Okay, in this video I'm going to review this aluminum camera tripod by SmallRig. This is the CT10 model, and the reason I bought it for a couple reasons. For one thing, it comes ready to go for either a 1/4 inch or a 3/8 stud, and I need that for some of my gear. So it's folded in the reverse position here, which you can hang a camera down below, or you can put it up on top, of course, by just going like this. Alright. And boy, those are rigid. Now to change to a 1/4 inch or 3 back and forth, you just unscrew this. And then you just flip it. Okay? And then just screw it right back in. Because you notice that they have a 3/8 on both sides, so it doesn't matter which way you have it, it goes into this 3/8 female. So I'm going to put it like this because I need a 3/8 for my application. And we're ready to go. Just as simple as that. And that's a lot better than trying to get a 1/4 inch and then do the 3/8 to 1/4 inch adapter. And so you're not going to lose this. It's all together and ready to go no matter what. So that's a really good feature. And finally, it has a load capacity of 33 pounds. Now let's go through what's included. We have 2 Arca Swiss plates. I've got one mounted on my Nikon and the spare right here. These are metal feet that you can screw into the bottom. Got 3 of those. Here's a set of 3 Allen wrenches. Comes with the phone adapter, and I've used this because this is the exact same model that I already have. You've got a 1/4 inch screw here and here. You can put this in portrait or landscape and it'll fit pretty much any phone that you can think of. And then my favorite feature of all is it comes with the ball head adapter. And I wanted one of these, and I didn't want to buy a tripod and then buy it separately. And so that's a strong selling point for me. It has a standard 3/8 inch base on the bottom. And there are 2 leveling bubbles, one in this direction and one in this direction. So this knob right here locks it right and left, and there's an angle indicator to show you how many degrees you have moved in either direction. And then these 2 are clamps for the ball head. And then here's the Arca Swiss clamp right there. And so I've already used this last night and it works great. It's nice and stable. Now to attach it, make sure this is firmly down in here because remember this is reversible, and then just spin this on. Okay, and we tighten that up. And now we can move this in any direction that we want. And then that locks it in this direction. We have an angle indicator. You can lock it. And then these are for the ball head. Now you have 2 extensions. You can loosen this and raise this here, and then you can also loosen the bottom one. You can raise it again, so it gets quite tall if you want to. It's about 5'5". I measured it. It's all the way to the top. And then if you want it really stable, you just lock them down right here. Now the tripod itself has actually 4 tubes. First one, second one, third one, and then they have another one down here. And this gets quite tall. But because this is such a small tube at the bottom, you are going to have a little less stability if you're going to go that tall. But it depends on your application, what you want to use it for. This is about 19 inches at its shortest, and that's going to be to this surface right there. And then, without extending the tube, that's 4 feet. And then, of course, we can extend this. (5'6". Okay, so that is a long way up, all the way to 5'6". Now, even at this height, it's fairly stiff. Of course, the longer you go, the more flexure you'll have in the legs. And so you know, if you really need it that tall and you have a critical application like I'm doing here, probably want to make it a little shorter, because that's how I did it last night, much shorter. But it's fairly stiff, and you can see here, you can see some flex when we're all the way out, but when we contract it down to 1 or 2 of these, it gets very stiff very quickly. Okay, so here I've lowered it down to just 2, and those legs, you know, I have to press pretty hard. I can get them to flex, but I have to really press hard. I'm surprised just how stiff it is for, you know, kind of a budget tripod right in the middle of the road there. If I press pretty hard on this counterweight, I can get some flex, but overall it's pretty stiff. And so it's a good stable tripod. Now this tripod also has a kind of a surprise feature that's built in that I really like. So let's take the ball head off. All right, we'll take that off right there and put it aside. And then look here, we have 2 legs that are fixed like this, and then you look over here in this 3rd leg. Well, this is a special leg. We can just unscrew it. Now look here at the end, 3/8. We can attach our ball head or our camera or anything we want right there, and then we can extend this to any height that we want, and we have a monopod just like that. And I have done a lot of monopod work when I'm photographing hummingbirds and whatnot, and I've always had to carry it separate, either one or the other or both, and I don't have to do that anymore. Now I can have one tripod and a monopod right here. So that is really handy. There you go. So in summary, let's take a look at what you get here. This has a 33-pound capacity. You get the tripod, the monopod, the ball head adapter, 2 Arca Swiss plates, the iPhone adapter, and some Allen wrenches, and a carrying case. And all for about 69 bucks. That's a deal. And so I bought it, and I'm very happy with it so far. And it's really pretty lightweight. And then it also folds up quite small. And that's due to the fact that they have 4 tubes instead of 3, which I generally use a 3 tripod deal, and they're typically longer, but now we have a very short, compact one. And the last feature is it's fully reversible. You can just flip these legs, and then you can hang a camera upside down if you're doing macro work or something like that. So anyway, I hope you found that helpful. I have product link in the description below, and I'll see you next time.